Linux Mint is changing how you manage kernels. Here is what's coming. Hey everyone, welcome back. If you use Linux Mint, there is a meaningful change coming to how kernels are handled. And it's worth knowing about before Linux Mint 23 arrives later this year. For a long time, kernel management lived inside the update manager. You'd open it, go to the view menu, pick Linux kernels, and then install or remove individual versions one by one. That worked, but it treated every kernel as a separate item and was only available on the Ubuntu based editions of Linux Mint. Now, that's changing. In the upcoming Linux Mint 23 release, kernel management has been moved into the system administration tool. The new approach works on both regular Linux Mint and LMDE, which is Linux Mint Debian Edition. More importantly, it shifts the focus from individual kernels to entire kernel series. Here is how it works in practice. You simply choose which kernel series you want to follow, and you set how many older kernels from that series you want to keep. Once you have made those choices, updates for those series you selected appear normally in the update manager. The system then automatically cleans up older kernels on a weekly schedule. If you need the disk space right away, you can trigger a cleanup manually. There is also a history button, so you can see exactly which kernels were removed and when. You still have fine control when you need it. You can protect any specific kernel, so it never gets deleted during cleanups. There is a View All Kernels option that lets you install, remove, or protect individual kernels directly. The tool also handles custom or less common kernels. If you install something from an unknown series, say an OEM kernel or a real time kernel, it will show that series and lets you mark it as tracked. For official known series, the tool installs the proper meta packages, so updates continue to arrive automatically. For a fully custom series, you are responsible for keeping it updated yourself, and the interface makes that clear. One important detail: if a series is not marked as tracked, its kernels will be removed in the next cleanup unless you have protected them individually. So the new system gives you more power, but it also expects you to make clear choices about what you want to keep. Overall, this feels like a cleaner, more consistent way to manage kernels. It reduces clutter, works across both Mint and LMDE, and still leaves room for advanced users who want to install or protect specific versions. Clement Lefebvre and the team also mentioned a couple of related cinnamon improvements in the same update. Better FCITX5 input method support with full VLAN and X11 parity, plus a new keyboard layout viewer that replaces the old discontinued one. But the kernel changes are the bigger practical shift for day to day system management. Linux Mint 23 is still some months away, so this is a preview of what's planned. As always, with pre release features, things can still be refined. So that's the update. If you run Linux Mint and care about keeping your system lean and up to date, this new approach should make kernel handling noticeably more straightforward. Thanks for watching. If you found this useful, feel free to like or subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.